While the Norse League was having a civil war, a new nation called Mongolia separated from the Qing dynasty in 1843. The Mongols got close to Beijing, so the Qing dynasty pushed them back. While World War -7 was being fought, a new continent formed west of South America. It was made up of 3 islands. The one in the south had a desert in the west, a mountain range in the middle, and a forested area in the northeast. The rest was plains. There was another island north of that which had a huge jungle in the east, and the rest was just plains. Northwest of that was an island that had mushrooms the size of trees on it, so food was no problem on that one. The first human civilization on the island, formed in 1821 AC, was Camerica. It claimed the southern part of the southern island and was made up of settlers from the United States and Canada. Their capital, located near the southern coast, was Hackerville. However, in the northwest part of the southern island of the continent, which was called Minevers, a Villafan civilization named Okjang was discovered. Turns out this Okjang was a remnant of the ancient Okjang civilization from 20,000 BC. Their capital was Okjang village. In 1822, Camerica declared war on Okjang, and Camerica had one thing Okjang didn't: guns, although they were muskets, as this happened in 1822. However, Camerica didn't take the land. Instead, before they could, Colombador did in 1835. They renamed Okjang village to Daisyville and changed their flag too. In 1856, on the northeast part of the south island of Minevers, a nation named Ermika was formed there. Their capital was Ermika City. To assert their dominance over Minevers, Camerica took over the rest of the southern island. In 1861, Colombador colonized a bit of the north island of Minevers, creating the colony of Toy Town. In 1869, Montana became a U.S. state. Other places became states too, like Wyoming and Utah. In 1870, the British colonized India, making their empire control almost a quarter of the world. In 1871, a revolution started in British-controlled India. The rebels were planning to create the Hindustani Empire. They quickly took over British-controlled India. However, this caused World War -2. Because the Qing dynasty declared war on Mongolia, Korea, Japan and Russia and started invading them all. All of Japan's territory except a small part of the southmost island was taken, so they began to push the Qing dynasty back. Same with Korea. Russia was also able to push back the Qing dynasty, taking back some of their Pacific coast. By 1875 the war was over, and the Qing dynasty lost some land to Russia but took lots of land from Mongolia. But that wasn't it. A bunch of countries got port cities in China. The British got Hong Kong, the Portuguese got Macau, the United States got a city they renamed to America City, Korea got Busan, Japan got Shanghai, Germany got Chinestein, the French got
Le Chine.
Italy got Chino, and that was all the countries that got ports from China. After World War -2, a new country called Bryanville was formed north of Toy Town in Minevers. This caused the Dutch to colonize the northwest island of Minevers, founding the city of Garland. In 1880, the United States organized their unorganized territory into the Frontier Territory, as it was a frontier. Back in Minevers, a new nation named Hermita was created on the northeast part of the North Island. Their capital was named Diorite, but they had another city south of that named Young. In 1881, the British discovered and colonized Hawaii, making it a colony. That's why it has a Union Jack in its flag. The British also added another province to Canada. This one was named Alberta and had the cities of Edmonton and Calgary. In 1883, the Garland colony of the Netherlands declared independence, forming a nation called the Garlands. Now that Minevers, Africa, Asia, Oceania, and the Americas had all been colonized, the Europeans wanted more to colonize, so they looked to Atlantis, which was technically its own continent, and hadn't modernized yet. This caused World War -1. The British colonized northern Atlantis as that was the closest to them. Portugal colonized southern Atlantis, however both nations thought the other got too much, so the fighting began. The British quickly took over the southwest part of Atlantis, preventing the fighting from spreading to North America. Eventually, the war ended in a stalemate. In 1885, after the war, thousands of German and Italian people immigrated to the United States. This allowed a new U.S. state to be formed, west of Dakota, named New Germany. Their capital was New Berlin. In 1886, the Second Industrial Revolution happened, bringing cars, trains, blimps, and electricity to all. This one was more widespread, as it was across all of the European countries, and their colonies along with their former colonies as well. Even Russia and Israel felt this one. And, best of all, the Second Industrial Revolution brought pizza. It was invented in ancient times, but now it is perfected and enjoyed by all. During the Second Industrial Revolution in Israel, they built some new cities such as Haifa, Bethlehem, Tel Aviv, and Nazareth. In 1890, the final World War that is not a positive number began. World War I. Its purpose was to defeat Ottomania once and for all. The British began the war by invading the southern part of the Arabian Peninsula. Persia also invaded Ottomania, taking some of the eastern parts of it, and the Byzantine Empire finished them off, ending World War I. In 1892, the British gave Canada independence, giving them all of the British claims except Hawaii and some other stuff in North America. Since Canada was independent, they had to make new provinces. So they did. They made New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, and Ontario. Even though they were independent, Canada kept good relations with the British, unlike their American brothers. After their first Prime Minister died, Canada decided to name a new province after him, so the province of Macdonald was created.